Hi, everybody, and welcome to Sākred Space. This is our virtual sanctuary where we can explore on our thoughts, feelings, reflection on the week to create harmony in our inner world and in turn let it flow to our outer world. My name is Tanai, and I am a spiritual teacher and healer, and I'm here to hold space for not only all of you, but for myself, because I know life be lifing, and it is important to take a few moments to just sit, get back to your body, get back to your breath, get back to who you are, and just let the outside world out. So here we are, and this is our sanctuary. Welcome back if you were here last week. If not, that's cool. Welcome here this week. Love to have you. Nice to have you. Let's start by taking a few deep breaths in and out to bring us into this special moment with each other. Just taking a few deep breaths. I want you to start by getting nice and relaxed. You can lay down, you can sit down, whatever feels comfortable to you. And just close your eyes. And take a moment. Just close your eyes and take a moment to just breathe and relax and feel your body. Feel where there's any tension, where there's any heaviness. And I just want you to take a deep breath in and let it out. Take another deep breath in and let it out. And one more big deep breath in and let it out. I hope that helped you. That breath really brought me down. So I appreciate you being here. I want to expand off my conversation in a previous video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, about expanding your vision. And I mentioned in that video how I used to daydream so often and how it was a really big part of my life. If I didn't say that, I meant to say that. And if I didn't say that, I'm saying that now. And how important daydreaming is and where it stopped for me and how I'm bringing it back, because I feel like it's so important. Daydreaming is not something that's real cute. There's actually benefits to it, and I want to share that with you today. So starting with a little story time. When I was younger, I was daydream queen. I would stare out the window and daydream, go into like deep thoughts, deep outer space thoughts. I mentioned in the last video, I would stare at clouds, just look at the sky, whether it's shapes or animals, or figuring out what was in there for me, or just letting the thoughts that were probably in the back of my mind come to the forefront. Dancing was very meditative for me and allowed me to dream of moving my body wherever I wanted to be, with whoever I wanted it to be, moving on. But really just sitting still and allowing my thoughts to drift was so important to me, because I would go to other places, other worlds, other timelines, I believe, when I was little, picking and choosing how I wanted life to be, who I wanted to be with. I would talk so much about the kind of man that I wanted in my life that some of my friends got sick of me, but I didn't care, because I knew that if I held that vision, that thought, that feeling strong, that it would be mine one day. The places I wanted to live, careers I wanted to have, how that would make me feel, how it would make the people that I was impacting feel, and feel it so deeply that it would just engulf my whole spirit. And I think actually once I got some of those things, particularly a career, once upon a time I owned a wellness space. And the one thing they don't tell you about spiritual entrepreneurship is that, yes, you will get to do what you love. You will get to share your gifts with those that you love. But it's still a business. And during that time, I feel like the business really overrode, really took over, whatever the hell I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. what I wanted to share with people, because you're doing marketing. I was the marketing manager, the website developer, the social media personality, of course, all the things I want to do, the teacher and all of that, the accountant, all the things. And when you're just, all those things pile up, although you're living your dream, I don't think you continue dreaming, because you're just trying to get to the next thing. Just trying to catch your breath enough to make it to the next wave or to get to shore, because it's always things coming back at you. You're just trying to stay ahead. And that happens with life in general. Bills, family, friendships, the ups and downs of that, and just life, health, can make you feel like there's no time to daydream. Things can get real serious. And even after that business, I felt things got too normal. And I stopped dreaming, because I wanted to get so far away from that. I just wanted to be normal. A normal life, a normal job. I wanted to mind my business. Stay away from all this riffraff in my purpose, essentially. Because I just wanted to get back to a baseline. But in that boring normal, I stopped dreaming big. I stopped wanting more, and I just focused on being present. And that's beautiful. Being present is so essential, because it allows you to feel what's happening. It allows spirit to talk to you. But I also think it's just as important to continue to dream about what you do want in life, and what you do want for your future, and what you want for yourself, because that is what shifts you to the next moment. So, we talked about how daydreaming could stop, but let's talk about the actual benefits of it. Why is daydreaming even important anyway? Why should we be doing this tonight? I'm going to tell you. Daydreaming is important because it connects us to our soul's desires. When you are daydreaming, you are fully locked in on what your spirit wants for you. These thoughts, these visions, all of it didn't just come out of nowhere. That wasn't just plopped inside of you for the hell of it. This is your soul expressing, this is what I want for us. This is how life can be. These are the possibilities. This is how big, how good it can get. If you just allow me to seep in, allow yourself to drift off, this is how good it can get. And you cannot see that without allowing yourself to, one, from the last video, expand your vision and to fall into it, into a good daydream. There's other functions to daydreaming. Imagination, connecting with your inner child. When we're children, we dream so much, we laugh, we play, we spend so much time daydreaming. That's all we do. Today, I'm a princess. I see it in my daughter. Today, I'm a superhero. Today, I'm a chef. This is what I'm doing in the moments of being these people or creating this world. Imagination can lead you to so many places. It can allow you to create something that's been waiting to be created, to birth something that's been waiting to come to the forefront, or just be in tune with that part of yourself. When you're in tune with that part of yourself, that allows for spiritual expansion. Because now you're reconnecting with parts that might have been tucked away. These parts have been tucked away could unlock some gifts that have been dormant for you. These gifts that have been dormant for you could unlock potential for a new lifestyle, a new income, new opportunities, you meeting the right people. And lastly, daydreaming helps you regulate your nervous system. I haven't seen one person who is stressed and daydreaming at the same time. No, you're relaxed and your body is returning back to its natural state as you shift into a new reality, whether it be temporarily or on a subconscious level, you are there. And that's perfectly fine. Daydreaming is your highest self, your intuition, your spirit speaking with you and saying, this is what's meant for you. This is what we can have. These are the possibilities. And you can decide to listen to it, or you can not decide to listen to it. Whatever works for you is what it is. However, when you don't listen to your intuition, things stay the same, which is fine, but then you also stay small. You can possibly stay stagnant, and this is what it is. So I'm always going to leave you with something. I want to leave you with this exercise. You can participate or you can not, and don't daydream and stay where you are. That's your business, okay? But I know you're here because you want to grow, you want to expand, you want to feel more connected to yourself and who you truly are. So an exercise I have for you is a daydreaming exercise. And you can just take 10 minutes. You can pause the video, whatever you want to do. But I want you to just allow yourself to be present. I want you during this time to let your mind wander like it used to. It doesn't have to make sense. It just has to feel like you, and it has to feel alive, and it has to feel like you are fully engulfed in this moment. Can you do that? I think you can do that. Okay, so 10 minutes, get nice and comfy. Sit down, lay down, whatever you want to do. Go, 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 go. Okay, so set your timer for 10 minutes. You're cozy, you're bundled up, whatever you want to do. And I want you to just breathe and relax. Let me help you take some deep breaths in. Lay down, relax. Feel yourself sitting where you are, nice and calm. Feel yourself relaxing from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. Breathing in and breathing out. In and out. In and out. Feel yourself falling deeper and deeper and deeper into relaxation. And when you're ready, but not before you are ready to do so, I want you to ask yourself, if anything were possible and fear didn't exist, how would I see myself and what would life look like? One more time. If anything were possible and fear didn't exist, who would I be and what would life look like for me? One more time. If anything were possible and fear didn't exist, who would I be and what would life look like for me? Allow yourself to wander, your mind to drift, and see where it'll take you. Come on back. So welcome back. I hope that felt good to you. I hope you got some clarity on the possibilities of where life could take you, who you would be, what you'd be eating, what you'd be wearing, what it would feel like, all of that. And know that daydreaming and imagination are sacred acts. They should be participated in as much as you possibly can be because they are powerful. That is my takeaway for this week. I hope it helps you like it's helping me. Every day I'm trying to be intentional about daydreaming. I'd like to close this space out, 1, by thanking you for being here with me, and 2, by taking some breaths just to ground our energy. So you can close your eyes and take a deep breath in and let it out. Take another deep breath in and let it out. And one last big deep breath in and let it out. I thank you for being here with me today and sharing my sacred space. So my closing statement for you today, and just my intentional practice for this upcoming week, is to invite yourself to dream again. And not just to manifest something, because there's way more to life than that, but just because it's a sacred act and it's something to be cherished, and it really is something special and good for you. And if anything, just to remember what's possible and can bring you back to yourself and back to any dream that you may have been carrying in your heart, so that you can bring it right here into life. Another thing to think about today before we head out is think about where you stopped dreaming and how you can get back to that. So before I head out, I want to leave you with a little message to protect your peace, protect your space, and keep showing up for yourself because you deserve it. I'm here to help you and support you. You are here helping me step into my purpose and my power, and I thank you for that. Just for watching. I love you, and I'll see you next time.